I'm going to glue the cellophane back onto it for a retake, so we'll see how it goes. So, big shiny box. There's a list of what's inside of it, possibly kind of immediately spoiling the unboxing of it, because that's what's inside of it. Look, Stugs, Panthers, Zerini. I'm going to say Zerini. I'm not entirely sure how I'm pronouncing that. Hungarian Super Stugs, Howitzers, and some artillery, plus our usual gubbins. So, without further ado, let's watch as I hopefully don't accidentally slice my arm open live on camera. Well, on camera anyway, not live. So, there we are. Remove the cellophane. Try not to kick the stand that's holding the camera in place. There we are. Cellophane is off. First step complete. So, let's open it up. Let's see what's inside. Whoa, look at that. Jam-packed. Look at all that plastic crack. Look at it. Isn't it lovely? Right, so what do we have? We have a big pile of stuff. So big that it's not all fit on the camera. It's all drifted off. I'm still only using my mobile phone. I probably really should get something proper for this, shouldn't I? Anyway, let's see what we've got. So, we have, in the order it's fallen out of the box, a Flames of War mini rulebook. Same as in all the other starter sets. Go away, plastic bag. All the rules. No points costs or anything, but you don't get those in the normal rulebook anyway. It's all the rules, just in a smaller, handy A5 form. I've got a shelf full of these. I mean, looking from here, I think I've got about 6 on the shelf. But they're useful. Give them a word to people. Say, do you want to play Flames of War? Here, have a free rulebook. We have a Hungarian Start Here guide. I'll have a look at that in a moment, and along with the cards, because let's have a look at the shiny sprues. So let's slide them to one side. So first we have, and that's half a Panther sprue, and that is the other half of the Panther sprue. I can't speak today clearly. It's all the excitement of opening a big shiny box. It's clearly got to me. So Panther. Comes on 2 sprues, as you can see here. It's quite an old kit, as you can tell, because it's one of those kits where you get lots of gubbins for multiple kits all on the sprue. It makes the Panther and the Yak Panther. No, it doesn't. It literally just makes the Panther, this one. The old one used to make the Yak Panther, but this one just literally makes the Panther. Who knew? Not me, clearly. You've got the Egg Panther barrel on there, but never mind. Right, so Panther sprue. I'll go through this quickly. Hull top, hull bottom, turret top, turret bottom, mantlets, the gubbins piece. Is that a snorkel, I think, something along those lines. Turret peg, always useful. Back of the tank. And then on here, you've got the tracks. And then you want the Panther barrel is this one here, so that's the Yak Panther. I used to be able to make the Yak Panther from the Panther through, clearly not anymore. You've got all your hatches and things, spare road wheels, exhausts, mud guards, bits of track, whatnot. I won't lie, I am not a fan. Not a fan of the Panther in the game, just in general. If you read the Breakthrough Assault blog, whom I vomit forth my opinionated ramblings for, you may know that I am not a big fan of the Panther. It's absolutely nothing to do with when I was playing version 2, Flames of War once. I got practically tabled by a Panther army. It was mid-war. He just took 8 Panthers, and there was nothing in my Soviet army could do to touch it. I had a couple of tanks could try and get in the sides, but they all got killed. And it was not a very enjoyable game. So it's definitely nothing at all to do with that. And it's purely due to the fact that I don't think it's a very good tank in the game. Honest. Anyway, 3 Panthers. And if you're wondering, no, I'm not keeping these. I am giving them to my good friend Wayne. Hello, Wayne. Hello, Toby. And hello, the other one whose name I've forgotten. That's good for a student shout out, isn't it? Toby, what's the other one called? Never mind. Hi, guys. Yes, I'm giving you a shout out. Apart from the other one, who I apologise to, I have forgotten your name. But I don't think you watch the videos anyway, so that's fine. And look, Toby, you can point out to brother that I've forgotten his name. Anyway, So professional. So professional. Anyway, Stug Sprue. So here we are, Stug Sprue. This is the standard German Stug Sprue. I've just built 9 of these for my Romanian army, so I should be good at this. So you've got hull bottom, 2 hull tops. One is for the early version and one is for the late version. You've got assorted barrels, early and late. It says like early and late on them. And the barrels underneath for the STUH, S-T-U-H, which is the one with the 10.5 centimetre self-propelled artillery piece. Tracks, some stowage there. Front driver vision armour plate thing. That I think they call it the radio assembly. It's a just goes on the back here. Skirtson, spare road wheels, which I will point out go on these little pegs here. I've just built 9 of the things. I only found out when I was building the last 3. This is where you meant to put the spare road wheels. I was putting them in this little compartment here. Don't think it really matters, to be honest. The model on the back of the box didn't have any on them, so. And you've got the early version machine gun and the late version machine gun there, and the commander's hatch. Spare bits of track up there. You get 3 of those in the box. So I've just built some of these. I should have really had one to the side, shouldn't I, so I could show you a finished one. In fact, hang on 2 minutes. I'm still here on it, just amuse yourself. See, height of professionalism. Here we are. Here's a built one. So this one's going to be Romanian. You see, this is the only one I managed to put the real wheels on the back of because this is going to be my commander. So lovely little kit there, full of the pew pew. I've built this using the early hull because it's Romanian, and I figured, you know, they'd get the slightly dodgy versions that the Germans had given them. So there you are. You get 3 Stugs, and they have to be Stugs because the Hungarians don't get the stew. Next we have 3 of these. This is the Howitzer Marder kit. Just knock something on the floor, that's useful. Howitzer Marder kit. You will not be building the Marder, only the Howitzer, because you do not get the Marder. You get the Marder 2 in the mid-war Hungarian booklet, but this is the Marder 3 because it's on the 38T chassis, not the Panther 2 chassis. So I've done a full video on this actually, Sprue, on this. I won't go through it too much detail here, but go watch my other video because then, you know, I get more views. It's, you know, that's ultimately what I want. So you get 3 of those. Yay, 3 of those, and they are nice. And I'm not keeping these because I've still got the other box, so these are going to Wayne as well. And next we have the main event, the Zrini. So this is basically a Hungarian Super Stug, or Super Stew more like probably call it, because it is a self-propelled 10.5 centimetre howitzer. So it's slightly less powerful than the Stug, but it's got better firepower and a heavier gun, because it's used for blowing stuff up rather than blowing tanks up. First time I've looked at this, so let's see if I can work this out. So that is hull top, nice and easy. Hull bottom, left and right sides. You see they actually contain the side part of the tank on there as well. It's not just the tracks, it's on the side assembly there as well. So you can just see the detail in there. You've got a few little track links that you can just see peeking out of the top there. So no point in leaving the tracks on this one to paint separately. Not that I'll do that anywhere, to be honest. Oh, got off screen. Main barrel. Hatch. Mounting for the gun. Assuming that is the back of it. Some spare bits of track link. A exhaust. Oh, get my camera, it helps. An exhaust assembly, I'm assuming. An open hatch. And the funky Hungarian Skirtson, which has got this lovely little dimpled effect on it. That'll be optional piece. I might put that like the commander and things. So I haven't obviously built one of these up because this is the first time I've got my hands on one of these. And you get 4 of them in the box. And now we have the 10 point. This one's a bit bent. Look at that. A bit bananaed. Shouldn't be fine. The 10.5 centimetre German Howitzer, also used by the Hungarians. So you've got on there the what would you call it on a howitzer? The mine's gone blank now. The carriage. That's it. The carriage. Gun carriage. The gun. You've got to appear to have a long one and a short one. I've not looked into this. So I'll have to work out which one to be building. And 2 sets of wheels. I'm guessing this is modern wheels and ye olde wheels. Front plate. And some, are they ammo boxes? Yeah, I'm guessing they're ammo boxes. So I've got to have my camera a bit higher up today to fit everything on. So I keep drifting off the screen because I keep going closer to it. So you get 4 of those for a full battery. And also to go with those, you get the thing I've knocked on the floor. I really can't speak today, can I? God, I'm useless. You get some crew, and surprisingly, I thought these... Oh, get some tank commanders as well. I thought these were going to be metal, but they're not. But they're the flexible plastic. Do any of them have magnificent moustaches? Because the Hungarians, they should. They do look distinctly German. I'm wondering if they are in fact just German. Let's see if we can get to focus on that. I'm not 100% on uniform differences. To be honest, if they do look distinctly German, I have got some Pack 40s and Pack 38s with German crew. I was going to get some Hungarian crew for, but if I can get away with just using these guys, I might just cheat and use German crew. We will see. I'll compare them to them. I might do a video comparing crew. That'll be exciting, won't it? And you appear to have some Hungarian tank commanders. Again, see if we can get this to focus. They're all the same sculpt. Yeah, they look all to be identical. And you also get some German tank commanders. You've probably seen this before. Get it to focus. Focus. Move those away, see if that helps. So yeah, German tank commanders. And bases for your artillery. So what was in this start here book and this other thing? So in here we have the cards. Let's see. Oh, and some decals. So that's handy. So 2 sheets of decals. And all your cards. I do actually have the box of Hungarian cards, so these are kind of just going to be an extra benefit, really. And to form the army you can make in this from this set, it's quite a good one. You get a Zrini. No, they get the assault company, assault gun battery. That's it. So you get guys falling off. A HQ Zrini HQ. A unit of the same things, 3 of them. A unit of 3 Sugs. A unit of 3 Hetzers. So that is your core company, which is quite good because in some of these box sets they do have a tendency to give you some really weak companies and lots of support. But in support you've got your Panthers, sorry, dirty Panthers, and your artillery battery, and that tells you that these are the Hungarian options you get in the later war Hungarian book. Blitz moves on theirs and list of support units there. And in the start here guide, I'm assuming it's going to be a classic assembly instructions. So assembly, not the light now, knocking everything. Assembly instructions for your Zrini, for your Stug, for your dirty Panther, for your Hetzer. Which hull top do they recommend? Yeah, it's the ye olde style early hull for your Stug again, because they've given them the poor relation versions. And your Hetzer, which is telling you can make it as a Flam Hetzer. There aren't any Flam Hetzers in the Hungarian book. Don't make it as a Flam Hetzer, make it as a proper Hetzer. And the 10.5 centimetre guns, there we are. So you're losing the short one, but the more modern wheels. And on the back we have the army list. Don't know if I'm allowed to show you the points. I've cheekily caught a glimpse there. There you are. And recommendations and things, and what's next. Axis Allies book, Hungarian cards, some recommendations of units, Nimrods, beautiful thing. And who doesn't love late war Panzer 3s? And there we are. So that was, I should really stop throwing things on the floor. That was the Hungarian starter force for Flames of War, Late War. And I am looking forward to getting my Hungarian army going. So we'll see that. I might build some Zrini soon, and then I shall have a look to see how these guys compare to German artillery crew. Anyway, thank you for watching. This has been Bayek Tabletop Gaming. I've nearly finished my cup of tea. I think it's probably gone cold by now. Disappointing. I'll have to go make another one. And thank you for watching. Goodbye.